Oh, yes. And so you can dwell and to the point where you wind up getting caught in a spiral. Please do not do this. Listen to me. I can't say it enough. Oh, my goodness.
Welcome to Cards and Constellations with Bonnie Morris and Don Rumor Rivera from Sonoran Mystic Tarot. Here, we blend astrology and tarot to guide you through the twists and turns for the week ahead. Don't forget to hit subscribe and share. Let's dive into your cosmic journey together.
Sagittarius, this is your weekly reading for the astrology side of things for August 25th through the 31st. Before we get going, I want to thank Miss Bonnie for preparing the readings. However, she was not able to deliver them, so I'm going to do that for her. That means if it turns out well, I get the credit. If it turns out bad, you can blame her. Woohoo, I'm liking that one. This week we start out with a kite that is coming back. It's returning and it's headed towards Saturn, but the difference this time is the kite is now the moon. So your feelings are playing tug of war with responsibilities and limitations. Find a compromise, a working compromise between those two. I encourage you. Should you find that compromise, you will be glad that you did. We also have an opposition between Pluto and Venus. Love, romance, and money tug in the war with our favorite Pluto change. That planet of change, of course, as I just said. What could go wrong? We're talking emotional highs and lows, right? Anyway, the very next day, we see the kite dissipate. Towards the end of the week on the 30th, we have another kite. This one is headed straight toward Pluto and is expected the opposition is in Venus. Now, the very next day, that kite is disappearing too. And again, this is a unique situation because usually the kites stick around for longer and then sometimes they even double up or even in opposition. This week is all about emotional highs and lows and quick change. And so be prepared for that emotional tension based on these constant ins and outs of these kites. This week encourages self-care for you of Sagittarius, rest and reflection. Career matters benefit with your strategic planning rather than action. So again, let's look at planning more than doing this week in reference to that, all right? Your relationships will thrive when you take a thoughtful, supportive approach. Your best strategy this week is to slow down. That can be just as powerful as racing ahead. And also, it can be less painful if you don't make the mistake because you didn't rush ahead, right? Your relationships benefit with a gentle presence. If single, you may feel drawn to someone with a grounded spiritual energy. Listening and offering support is your best guide if already partnered. It will deepen connections more than any dramatic gesture. So, again, listen more and then offer support, but make sure that you're doing it in a very loving and giving way. On the weekend, there's a contemplative energy here. You may gain insight with quiet time, meditation, or meaningful conversations, an excellent time to set new intentions for the next month, leaving behind what no longer serves you. One other thing I will add is make sure that this week or this weekend you get out there, take your shoes off, put your feet in dirt, in grass, in sand, in water, get connected to Mother Nature, ground yourself, and let all this energy that comes from a week of all highs and lows to be freeing you so you don't carry that with you. Now, the affirmation before I head out of here is I honor my need for rest as I prepare for new beginnings. Let's take a look at tarot and see how it lines. Sagittarius, this is your weekly tarot reading. Let's see what Spirit and the universe have in store for you. Please, universe and Spirit, tell me what is in the highest and best interest of Sagittarius for this week. All right, we have a jumper and I'm loving it. Yes, indeed. Here we go. On the bottom of the deck first, before we get to that jumper, is the energy of your environment this week. And your energy of your environment is a Queen of Pentacles. I'm liking this. Queen of Pentacles has a very patient energy. And it's an energy of just, hey, it's laying back and chilling and just kind of saying, you know what? We're going to help you with it. We're going to help you along this week. You're going to see that it's not going to be a difficult week. It's going to be a week where the universe is nudging you toward your happiness, toward your fulfillment. So make sure that you embrace that energy this week and know that whatever you do, the universe is just going to help to smooth out the way. Okay, they're not going to make it easy for you. They're not going to make it difficult for you. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying, they're just going to smooth it out a little bit so where it's not as bumpy. And it's not going to be a fast week. It's going to be a bit of a moderate week when it comes to speed. So you're going to feel like, man, this week is a little longer than usual. But that's because that queen, she has that longer energy. She tends to come in with that energy of time more than speed and urgency, if you know what I'm saying. Now, your energy for the week is a Five of Pentacles. That's not a good energy necessarily. Okay. And I'll tell you why. And that is because with the Five of Pentacles, there is a tendency to be in a reflective kind of mood and spend your time looking backwards. And this is a warning card because that warning that comes with that card is they know you're there. They know that's where your headspace will be. And they're warning you, don't do it. Look at my face. Look at my face. Don't do it. Don't spend the time looking back. Don't spend the time reminiscing too much. Don't get to the point where you say, oh, I wish I would have, or if I could have, and if I did, and if I didn't. No. There is there's a good part of reflection, which is saying, hey, look at the great experiences I've had. And, and I wonder if that's not bad in that sense. Or, and again, saying, remember this, and when this happened, it made this happen, and therefore I am who I am, that kind of stuff. But if you start going down that chain a little too much, if you start living too much in the, oh, what happened when, but I wonder if, and if I could have done this, and if I should have done this, would I have done this? And then all of a sudden you're getting in a tailspin and you're like, oh, geez, do not do this. Do not allow yourself to meander along the road of melancholy that comes with reflection. Okay. I'm not saying not to look back, and I'm not saying to think about the memories. What I'm saying is don't live there. Don't let your mind spend so much time in saying, okay, and now you're going to start rethinking your life. And you're going to start thinking, if I could have, if I should have, if I didn't, could have, would have, should have, but and nothing. That's not where you are. And it's not helpful for you moving forward. The only thing you should be looking at is, I lived that experience. These were my choices. This is what happened because of my choices. And I'm moving forward. And you can embrace them, you can appreciate them, you can even despise them because some of those choices may not have been the best. But you're not relitigating them. Don't relitigate them and don't spend time dwelling on them. If anything, just say, you know what? And again, don't what has happened is done, is over. So move forward. Don't spend the time thinking about, I could have done this, I should have done this, I would have done this. Yeah, it could have, should have, would have. Again, that's past. You can't change it. So do not fall for the infamous power of this card that going backwards. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Focus forward. The next card out is the Hangman card. That's my concern I was telling you about, because then you get stuck and you start feeling, oh, I don't know, and you start dwelling, and you're like, I don't know if I can do this, and I don't know if I want to do this, and come on, don't look at my face. Don't dwell. Don't dwell in the past. This is not a good week for it. And the Queen, oh, she'll accommodate you. She will accommodate the heck out of you. She will drag this week on so long, you will have the longest week of your life. And the funny part, she's the Pentacle, so she'll show you all the good things. And as much as she shows you all the good things and reminds you that you have a good life, and the things that you have brought you there, good or bad, they brought you there. Choices could have been different, yes, but again, she has that slow and molasses kind of energy that will tell you, oh, yes. And so you can dwell and to the point where you wind up getting caught in a spiral. Please do not do this. Listen to me. I can't say it enough. Oh my goodness. And now the Four of Swords. Yeah, give it a rest. Give it a rest. The Four of Swords is like stay in bed. This is one of those memories. Again, don't give yourself a break. Give yourself a break. You have achieved what you have because you made the choices you did. You are in a good position. Your life is a very good quality life. If you're having issues, navigate through them now using your eyes of the present and alter what moves forward. Do not spend the time looking back. Looking back is not going to help you correct. What you need to do is correct now, not the past. You can't change the past. Corrections now, moving forward. Or again, if you're living a great life, why would you want to look back? Why would you want to start doing that? Why would you want to wonder what if I could have, would have, should have? This is not the time for that. Oh my goodness. We have the Knight of Rods here. The Knight of Rods says, move on, move on, move on. Again, get beyond the dwelling. Sagittarius, I don't have a whole lot to offer you and good news. I really don't. You're strong enough. You can get through this. We know this, and you can get beyond this. But I do have this feeling of just dwelling. So change your thinking. Get out of your heart. Get out of your mind. Get out of your energy of, oh, no, stop doing the subjective stuff. Let's get back to objective standards. Let's move forward with objective ways in which we can move our life forward, which we continue to grow. We can look back and say, hey, I had a great experience. Hey, I had a bad experience, but I am here. Remember, we're not dwelling. Look back, appreciate, then say, hey, I am here. Now let's move forward. Let's move forward. Learn from the lessons of the past. Don't dwell on them. Benefit from the great choices of the past, but don't dwell on them. Because again, you can't change them. All you can do is change what's moving forward. Okay? Whew, heavy read. Sorry I can't give you better news, and sorry I can't lift you up. And I know people online want to hear a tarot reader come on here and blow smoke up your butt and make you feel good and happy and wonderful and life is great and you're going to meet your soulmate and you're going to get rich in 2 weeks and all this other stuff. I am not that guy. I tell you what the cards say and I tell you what their energy is, and that's what you needed to hear this week. So if you didn't like it, I totally appreciate that. But you know what? I'm a messenger. I'm given the message to give to you, and that's what I'm doing. So appreciate that as well. Join me next week. Hopefully it's a much better experience when it comes to what's in store for you. This week, stay out of your head, stay out of your past, and move forward. If nothing else you hear from me, know those words. Stay out of your head, stay out of your past. Move forward. Please do me a favor. No matter what, hit that subscribe button. I would appreciate it. If you're on Sonoran Mystic Tarot, pop over to Your Love Goddess and do the same over there. If you are on Your Love Goddess, pop over to Sonoran Mystic Tarot and hit it. And if you are on Cards and Constellations, please pop over to Your Love Goddess and my channel, which is Sonoran Mystic Tarot, and hit that subscribe button. Help us grow our channels. I would really appreciate it. Until next week, love, light, and blessings from Miss Bonnie and her family, me and my family, to you and your family. Have a great one.